Early on in sobriety, I learned a lesson around isolation and connection. I got up early, 5 a.m., went to a beach, wanted to have the place to myself. Wanted to be reflective. I wanted to connect with spirit. But as I got there, I heard behind me about 7 or 8 kids that had been drinking, were loud. They were all dressed up in costumes as if they had been to a Halloween party, but it was the middle of July. And they walked past me, and I looked at them, and I said, "Good morning." And I said, "I can't, Martha's Vineyard, 5 in the morning, you can't even find peace on a beach by yourself at that hour." And then I looked, and I said, "Michael, this is the new you. You're supposed to not be isolationist. You're supposed to engage others." I said, "This might be an opportunity." And so I said, "I'm going to go take their picture." So I ran over the beach, went to the other side, and I looked, and I could see these people with their fairy costumes on, silhouetted against the sun, coming up. And I said, "Do you guys want to get your pictures taken?" And of course they were drunk as can be. They said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you're going to have to hold still because it's a long exposure and you guys are not in a state of holding still." So I set up my camera and I took this picture, and it came out beautiful. It was weird. And so the next day I posted it on Facebook, and I got an email from a mother of one of the kids that was in the picture. She told me how this would be the most meaningful picture that she could imagine, and could I please send her, she'd pay anything for it, please send her a copy of that photo. She said, "You see, the man next to the woman who looks like a fairy is dying of terminal cancer." And I sat there in that moment and I said, what if I didn't take the 2 minutes to go walk over the beach and go talk to these people? I ended up, by following through and connecting with people, I ended up not taking away their pain, but making it a little bit less for that day. I ended up finding a connection with that woman that's lasted years. Isolation is the addict's best weapon, and to fight that off and go and connect with someone ended up being one of the most wonderful moments that I've ever had. And I'll never forget that story, because every time the urge is to stay isolated, I'm going to take that next step and connect, and it's worth every minute of it.